Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are taking a massive 25-year leap forward to decode some genuinely incredible source material all about the year 2050. We're going to break down the concepts of tomorrow and see exactly where humanity is headed.
So, what if I told you that by 2050, your daily life could look, well, completely unrecognizable? I mean, we aren't just talking about having a faster smartphone or a battery that actually lasts all day. No, we are looking at a fundamental rewrite of the entire human experience. And to really wrap our heads around this shift, let's actually start right where you spend most of your time, your home. Which brings us to our first major shift, the daily routine completely transformed. The whole concept of a smart home is going to evolve into this highly anticipatory environment. It literally knows what you want before you do.
Just imagine your typical morning. It hits 7 a.m. and your AI hasn't just politely woken you up, it actually analyzed your REM cycle overnight and, realizing you tossed and turned, already started brewing an extra strong coffee for you. Then, by 8 a.m., that familiar stress of driving? Completely gone. Your autonomous transit pod just glides right up to pick you up, basically turning your morning commute into an extension of your bedroom or your office. And then by 9 a.m., as you look up and see flying taxis filling the skies, you realize that the old, frustrating concept of gridlock traffic is entirely a thing of the past.
But, this transformation doesn't just stop at our front door. It scales outward from our homes directly into our own biology, and ultimately, our human potential. Take nanobots, for example. We are looking at an absolutely staggering medical pivot here. Instead of the reactive healthcare model we have today, where we basically just sit around and wait for symptoms to show up, we move to a completely proactive one. We're talking about tiny tech inside your body. Illnesses are identified and completely neutralized by this microscopic tech before you even feel a single symptom. It's wild, right? It effectively rewrites the whole human lifespan equation. And this newfound physical resilience fundamentally changes how we think about human labor, too. As robots and machines step in to handle all those dangerous jobs, the hazardous environments, the heavy lifting, humanity's time is suddenly freed up. We offload the danger, and in return, we get to focus on creativity and innovation. We unlock our highest intellectual potential. Work becomes way less about just making ends meet for survival, and so much more about pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
And all of this evolution, all this freed up human potential, ultimately pushes us towards a reality that sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie. A multiplanetary, remarkably clean future. We are literally turning science fiction into lived reality. I mean, we're talking about becoming a multiplanetary species with actual people living in early colonies establishing footholds on Mars. But Earth isn't being left behind in the dust either. Powered entirely by massive clean energy grids that run entire cities, our home planet undergoes this incredible environmental repair. The air in these futuristic megacities, it's actually healthier than it has been in centuries. It's a total game changer.
But amidst all of these awe-inspiring, mind-blowing technological wonders, there's one very big, very real question we really have to face.
Will technology actually make us happier, or will we become way too dependent on it? This is the core philosophical dilemma raised in our source text. I mean, think about it. With AI constantly anticipating every little need, and nanobots constantly guarding our health from the inside, do we risk losing a crucial part of our human agency? It's a pretty profound thing to reflect on. Does limitless convenience actually bring us genuine fulfillment, or does it just create this fragile dependence where we can't do anything for ourselves anymore? Ultimately, I think the most empowering takeaway from the text is that 2050 isn't just something we passively wait for. It's something we are actively building right now, today. Every single advancement we make in AI, in clean energy, in medicine, it's all actively shaping that reality at this very moment. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. The future is very much under construction. So the question is, what role are you going to play in building it?